Meanwhile, tonight we're getting a clearer picture from the events that prompted that Amber Alert following the armed abduction of 2 teenage siblings. 6 people are now in custody and facing federal charges. Now, it all stems from Monday's kidnapping of a 16-year-old boy and his 13-year-old sister from their home on North LaSalle Street here in Indianapolis. Here's our crime reporter, Steve Jefferson.
16-year-old Aaron Blackwell and his 13-year-old sister told federal investigators everything their kidnappers put them through. Several men kicked in their front door early Monday morning and took them at gunpoint, separating the two. Court documents say shortly afterwards, their kidnappers placed a ransom call from a blocked number. It was one of many, and law enforcement personnel was present during at least one of the phone calls. The kidnappers reportedly told the kids' family that if they did not comply with the ransom, they would cut the kids' fingers off. During the course of the investigation to find Aaron and Emma, their sister Whitney Blackwell dropped a bombshell on investigators, saying she believed that a John Thomas, one of the suspects, was responsible for the kidnapping in retaliation for her stealing a large sum of narcotics proceeds. Using pings from cell phone towers like this one, that helped put police in 2 states on the kidnappers' trails and whereabouts, and hopefully locating the kids. One of the suspects reportedly even sent a text asking for someone to relieve him after being up for 2 days watching the boy. Police rescued Aaron from the back of this SUV after a pursuit in Detroit. His sister sent back here to their home in a cab from Ohio. Once in custody, John Thomas, a.k.a. Jay, told investigators their sister Whitney took approximately $120,000 in drug money, cocaine, and 4,000 OxyContin pills. Now Thomas and 5 others face federal charges involving 2 innocent children who somehow made it back home safe. The woman at the center of all of this, who the suspects say stole money and drugs from her ex-boyfriend, is in the Marion County Jail tonight. Whitney Blackwell is charged with dealing drugs and burglary. Now, her brother, Stanley Parnell, who jumped from a transport van on his way downtown for questioning, is also in jail. Parnell, who is also mentioned as Stanley Blackwell in federal documents, is charged with escape, resisting arrest, burglary, and dealing drugs. Now, the charges for both suspects are linked to the events that happened in Detroit. Now, there's a lot to this investigation. You can see this federal indictment for yourself on WTHR.com. You can also follow me on Twitter for future updates on this case.